Hi everyone, and welcome to Teaching and Learning with Mobile Technologies. My name's Rob Power. I'm an instructional developer, a mobile learning researcher, and an adjunct professor of educational technology with the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. I'm posting this short video to welcome you to the course, to let you know a little bit about myself, and a little bit about what to expect in this course and how to navigate the course website. So first, a little bit about myself and my professional background. I've been in the education sector now since 2001. Before that, I started out working in broadcast journalism, and back in 2000, I attended Memorial University of Newfoundland, where I completed my Bachelor's of Education and then my Master's of Education with a focus on information technology. After which, I was teaching technology and served as a learning resources teacher in the K-12 sector in Newfoundland. After that, I took a stint for about a decade in the Middle East, working at College of the North Atlantic, Qatar, which is a Canadian college in Doha, Qatar. I served there first as an IT instructor and the International Computer Driver's License Training and Testing Center coordinator, and then shifted to the Advanced Learning Technology Center as an instructional developer. I also did some close work with ICT Qatar, which is the Supreme Education Council on Information and Communications Technology for the state of Qatar, specifically working on some teacher professional development projects in the IT area. And while I was working at College of the North Atlantic Qatar, I completed my Doctorate of Education at Athabasca University. My focus was on distributed learning and specifically mobile learning applications. I also became involved during my doctoral studies with IAM or the International Association for Mobile Learning. And in 2013, I served as the project manager and the conference chair for the 12th World Conference on Mobile and Contextual Learning, MLearn 2013, which was hosted in Doha. At that time, I was first elected as a member at large on the executive of IAM, and I'm still sitting with that committee today. And now I'm working as the leader of online learning for the Fraser Health Authority in Surrey, BC, as well as at the University of Ontario Institute of Technology as an adjunct professor of educational technology. So a little bit more about this course. Mobile devices and mobile technologies are becoming more pervasive. They're almost ubiquitous in our lives. And as such, it's incumbent upon us as educators to look at how to best integrate these into both formal and informal learning. So we're going to take a look in this course at defining what exactly mobile learning or M-learning means. We're also going to look at some issues in mobile technology integration in different sectors of education. We're going to look at some strategies for integrating mobile learning technologies, as well as relationships between learning theories and approaches to instructional design for mobile learning, and a variety of different available applications and future trends in mobile learning technologies. So the topics for this course, in the first couple of weeks, we're going to be looking at an actual definition of mobile learning and issues in mobile technology integration. From there, we'll look at instructional design for mobile learning and then at some mobile learning applications. And we'll round off the course looking at future trends in mobile learning. For your activities for this course, you're going to be involved in a couple of team activities for problem-based learning presentations. A little bit more about that later. You'll be assessed on your participation and collaboration in the course, and you will also have a final paper for the term. So your first assignment is actually going to be a group presentation on issues and trends in mobile learning. You and your team will pick a current issue or a future trend in mobile learning, and you'll present in either week 2 or week 7, depending upon your specific topic. You'll be required to produce a mobile-friendly online resource, as well as your team-led presentation during one of the Adobe Connect class sessions. Your second assignment for the term will be another group presentation looking at applications or instructional design for mobile learning. Again, you'll have to produce a mobile-friendly online resource and have a team-led presentation during an Adobe Connect class session, either in weeks 4 or 6, depending upon your specific topic. For the participation and collaboration aspects of the course evaluation, I'm going to be looking at 4 specific things: your actual attendance and participation in the Adobe Connect class sessions, your collaboration with your teams on the preparation of your presentations and your online resources. You'll be giving some constructive and collaborative feedback to the groups after they give their presentations, and we'll be looking at some microblogging in Twitter as well. You can get full details on each of these from the course website. We will be having some synchronous class sessions via Adobe Connect every week except for week 5. And for the Twitter microblogging aspect of the course, I have set up a course hashtag, EDUC5199G, and we'll be using this for some informal conversations about topics that we're looking at throughout the course. So I encourage you to post at least once a week. Follow the hashtag, post at least once a week to share your thoughts or share some resources and links you found. Ask questions about any of the topics we're looking at in the course, and of course, feel free to answer questions. And your final paper for the term, you'll be critically analyzing a mobile learning resource or a commonly used emerging mobile technology that could be used to facilitate either blended or wholly mobile learning activities. Your analysis should be based on the issues and perspectives that we're looking at throughout the course, and this will be a 1,500 to 2,000 word paper excluding references in APA version 6 formatting. And on the course website, you're going to be able to find a downloadable copy of this call for submissions for the final paper. It's done up in the same format that you would find a call for submissions for chapters for a textbook or for contributions to an academic journal, and it outlines the general topics for the course and the submission protocols. You'll also find a downloadable template to use to submit your paper proposal to me, and I'll be able to give you some feedback on your proposed paper topic and help make sure that you are on the straight and narrow and that you don't have any nasty surprises when it comes time to submit your final paper. And you'll be able to download a copy of a template for actually submitting your final paper. So let's take a quick look at navigating the course website and what you can find on there. So if I click on the home page here now, you'll see the course homepage, which has a news section. I'll be updating that very frequently, so pay attention to that block there. And of course, if there's any major announcements for the course, I will be emailing you directly as well. There's some important links for the course as well as for the university. Embedded copy of the Twitter stream for the course, and a copy of the course calendar. The first thing you should do is click on the Start Here page, which will give you an overview of the course, including a copy of this video, a link to the full course outline, and some information on getting started with the course and some of the technology requirements in order to fully participate. Under the Activities page, you can find some information and links about our class schedule, the Adobe Connect class sessions, the proposed topics list for the term, and all of the assignments and evaluation for the term, including a copy of the general assessment rubric used at University of Ontario Institute of Technology. Also under the Activities tab, you can find a to-do list. I'll update this anytime that there are new things that you should be focusing your attention on, and whatever you should be working on at a given time, you'll find it here on the to-do list. You'll also find our weekly resources link with links to each of our Adobe Connect sessions. On here you'll find some useful resources for the Adobe Connect sessions. As well, I will post links to recordings of the sessions after we have completed them and a copy of any slides that I use, and there's a link to access the Adobe Connect Classroom. There's information here on the group presentations, and when each group submits the link to their online resources to me, I will post a copy of it here under Group Sites. The Participation and Collaboration tab contains information about all of the participation elements that you'll be evaluated on, with links for further details. And of course, there is an overview of the final paper with some tips and tricks on paper writing, and the downloadable files with the templates that I referred to a little while ago. On our resources tab, you will find information on our group reading library, which will be in Zotero, and you'll all be able to join that group and post your own resources to share about the topics we're exploring. So there's a direct link here to get to that group library. You'll have to sign up to become a member of that. There's also some links to some other useful online resources. And any videos or multimedia resources that we use throughout the term, I'll post on this resources page as well, so that they're all in one spot in case you're having difficulty tracking them down. And finally, there is a contact page with information on how to contact me. You can reach me. My preferred email is robpower@hotmail.com. You can also reach me at my university email address, rob.power@uoit.ca. Some more information about how to get in touch with me or find out information about me, and a direct contact form. You could also fill this out and hit submit, and it'll send it directly to my Hotmail account. So once again, thank you for taking the time to view this video. Thank you for enrolling in teaching and learning with mobile technologies. Once again, you can reach me by email, my preferred address, robpower@hotmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at expatletters. And the course website URL, EDUC5199G.weebly.com. I highly recommend you bookmark that site. Thank you for signing up for the course. I look forward to meeting all of you in Adobe Connect and to having a great course.